Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause it don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my
just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. His team establishing themselves among the league elite at 7-1 here through the first couple of months of the season. The other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go here from Mile High. And a decent return there, but we'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon, who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. His fourth TD grab of the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that and try to improve in this one today.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 15. Where's that?
gun. Here's Mahomes. That is caught by Washington. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's it's Xavier Worthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On play action, it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Attack! Now Mahomes. That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Broncos' 18-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's into the hands of Diggs. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Pacheco. And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Big snap on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. A first down throw for Nix. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. We'll go play action with Nix. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Nix.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Broncos move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. 2nd and 10. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 24-yard gain on the play.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. And that one incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand. And
yes, oh, he'll go down. They got him.
just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. His throw left side is complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not... enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam. Off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And the score remains level.
Oh, my God. That is just a heartbreaker here, Mike. I mean, from this distance, he does everything right. It's on target. It just runs out of steam a little bit at the end. Gets denied by the crossbar. That's brutal.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Ashton Jelani that time, able to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Working out of the gun, it's Nick. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. Will necessitate a call to the punt team.
A gain of 3.
It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The breaks a huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
3rd and 7. Mahomes now to throw again. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's in! Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And this is the speedster, Zay Flowers. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. It'll be a 78-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Falcons get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. one more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Xavier Leggett. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Panthers will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco, and that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he takes it to the 35.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 28, Broncos 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return this from the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Broncos offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Moving left. Now he takes off. And Nick's with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop. But he's got the first down.
Yards. That's another Broncos first down.
A run. Here's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Nix. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Denver. That his first touchdown this year. Riker good with the extra point. Broncos are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A give here to Pacheco. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 20-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. This one complete to Washington. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
Yellow. 15. Attack.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The 50-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense. Wrecking into the ball. Modest gain.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got it at the 3. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down. Harris trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time, it's Harris. Oh, the ball's out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. On the zone read, this is Nix, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Nix gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's fourth down, so this is a very big call. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third and goal. Here's Nix to throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did. That is a gut punch. A huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier's getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Into space. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 3 touchdowns in the game. And 4 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Chiefs 42. Broncos 21. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Throwing, Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be driven. that's a pickup of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On second down, it's Nix. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Look underneath here for Harris. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Another Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And the Broncos are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That one taken in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Broncos. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. Here we go, set.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They'll go. It's locked. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.